Well, for more, we can speak now to Magali Guadalupe Miranda, who's a lawyer based in the Paris region, who's defending those Afghans who have supported France on the ground over the years. Thank you very much for being with us here on France 24. Now, first of all, we're hearing, of course, that vast crowds of people are still trying to board a plane at the airport in Kabul. Do we have a clearer idea of what's happening on the ground at all at this hour?
Well, not really. We know that some of our clients have been asked by the embassy to come to the airport to board. Hopefully they did. I don't have news for now, but they have been given a letter from the embassy asking for military and civilian forces around the airport to let them through.
Now, yesterday on France 24, we were able to speak to an Afghan national who's still in Kabul, who's desperate to leave. He spent 48 years working for the French embassy on the ground, and he's not yet been evacuated. He's still waiting for a response. There is, of course, no staff left at the French embassy building in Kabul. So what is someone like that supposed to do on the ground in Afghanistan?
Well, what they can do is send an email asking for evacuation at the structural email address of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which is alert with an S, .cdc, @diplomatie, in French, .gouv.fr. And this is all they can do for now. Of course, if they worked for the embassy or the army, they can send us a message in the collectif, so we can add them to the list that we already have. The list is now 206 people.
What do you make of the stance that France in general has taken so far? Is there a clear and a concise evacuation plan in place?
Well, we have been told that no one working with the army would be left aside. But we don't have any guarantee. Maybe tomorrow Taliban will take over the airport, and there is nothing anyone could do. So we hope that France will hold their promise to the PCRL, but we have no guarantee that they will do it.
Now, the French president has not yet used the words refugees or asylum when he was discussing the future of these Afghans who've worked for France. What do you make of his comments so far?
Well, on this particular point, to me, it is not a problem on a legal point of view, because people who worked for the army or the embassy, it's not the same status than refugee or asylum. It is functional protection. So technically, they are not refugees, as long as they can be taken in charge by our airplanes. But if, unfortunately, they won't be evacuated and they must take the road and do all the way up to France, then there would be asylum seekers and hopefully refugees. Okay?
We're also getting more and more sad reports emerging of the Taliban now going door to door, looking for those who worked for the previous Afghan government and for NATO forces. The Taliban says that there will be no revenge. But how concerned are you for those who are effectively now in hiding in Afghanistan?
Well, I am extremely concerned, and we all are. And our people in Afghanistan are just terrified. And they are burning up the recommendation letter, the proof of contract, and pay slips and everything. So it is a matter of hours or maybe of days before they are found by Taliban or maybe given away by the neighbors. So really, it is an emergency matter. And all of this work should have been done months ago.
OK, Magali Guadalupe Miranda, that's all we have time for. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.